The other night, I woke up at 3 a.m., overwhelmed with grief, stress, and uncertainty about my life. I started praying, and I found myself thinking about Ruth in the Bible, how God provided for her by leaving wheat in her path during one of the hardest seasons of her life. Ruth had lost so much and stepped into an uncertain future with no clear idea of how things would work out. But day by day, God provided through small acts of provision in the fields, reminding her that she was seen and cared for even in her grief. And I started thinking about all the wheat God has left in mine too. It's the people, the opportunities, the small miracles that carried me when I thought I wouldn't make it through. The next day, I was down at our old building in the garden, and I was letting the girls out because it was their 6th birthday, and we bought them some special treats and everything, and we just got to enjoy being in the backyard, and it was so peaceful with the birds, and we even had a little vole come out and greet us, and he was munching on the seeds and fruit and everything, and it was just very cute and calming. But as we were leaving, I decided to check my plants one more time because some of them were budding, like my rose bush that I ordered the other day and I planted had its first bud on it, and I was so excited, and I was just checking the flowers, and in the middle of this iris bed, I look down and I see these suspicious little stalks, and I didn't know what they were, so I got my plant identifier app out, and sure enough, what did I see? It was wheat. And at first I thought, oh, how funny, like where did it come from? If I grew enough, I could grind it in my grain mill and make my own bread. And it wasn't until I started getting in the car that it hit me, the prayer that I had prayed, talking to the Lord about the wheat and everything. And I just stood there and I cried, because in that moment, I felt like God was reminding me, I'm still here. I haven't forgotten you. Keep going. And maybe you're in a waiting season too. But sometimes God leaves little pieces of wheat along the way to remind us that we're not alone. He has a plan. He has great plans for you and for me. We just have to trust in Him and know that He's going to come through.